Yeah, I've been in with the NDIS. It's over 2 years now. I'm on to my third review of my plan, and I feel that I've got the security and the reassurance from the NDIS to know that I'm going to be supported. The next couple of months, I've got to do some investigations about what I want to study, how much further I want to go, whether I want to just go to an RTO or I'm considering going to uni, which I've never been.
Yes, I'm still a typical teenager. I have a boyfriend in Sydney, who I met through Boccia about 6 years ago. I like music and watching TV. School takes up most of my time. Being in year 10, a lot of time is spent on homework. Boccia still takes up about 75% of my time. I was selected for some high-performance training camps. I also competed in the junior national titles and got gold. I have plans to start a blog, hopefully sometime soon.
Well, last 12 months I'd have contemplated studying again in training, certificate for training and assessment, but unfortunately in the last 3 months I've been unwell and pretty much in bed. But I suppose on a positive side of that is because of the National Disability Insurance Scheme, it hasn't been a struggle to get the additional support that I've required. It was an interesting experience because I didn't end up needing to go to hospital. I didn't end up needing to go into an aged care facility.
Don't forget the front ones, and you've got to do the back ones.
So as a family, last year we were trying to look at what is our normal. Now we have a sense of what our normal is, our character. And a lot of that's been brought about by Taylor's increased independence, and she contributes to the family in ways that we didn't realise she could. Taylor's had some amazing strides in her walking.
See you later.
So now when Taylor gets on a school bus and when Taylor goes to school holiday programs, she actually walks out the house very happy and confidently, and she steps into the car herself, which for Taylor is a very strong feeling of being able to do something herself.
Hey Josh.
Hi there.
How are you going? The Junction Project, as our families call it, it's been going now for about 4 years, and last time we spoke we were at a place called The Junction, and it was a rental accommodation. It was basically a test or a trial project to see how the boys got on well together in the house, and to look at all the problems that occur in that change. And these 3 young men amazed the families so much in their skills and ability to learn and grow that in June of last year we decided to take it to a final stage, and that was to look to buy a house for Josh and for Michael and Fraser, and that was successful, and we're now sitting in Josh's new house in Hamilton in Newcastle.
Psychologically, it's really good for my mind. My biggest problem with studying, it's not the academic side of it. That's difficult, but I can get through that. I feel confident that I can nail that. But it's the logistics of actually getting me to the class. You know, my body cooperating, workers available, on time, when I need them, working with the service providers and the coordinators within the service providers.
I have just opened my own bank account, so I can begin to learn how to transfer money, so I can take over once I finish school. However, as I get older, I may decide it's not worth my time or energy to fully self-manage and hand some of the job to someone else, so I might need to investigate that.
And you tell Belle you're going to go bowling. One of the things NDIA have put in place for us is funding to have a case coordinator. What's really important with having a coordinator like Belle is that ultimately we want, when Taylor enters adulthood, that her plan is driven directly by Taylor. And we're not going to live forever.
NDIS have been really wonderful. The project coordinator, Sam, has understood our situation because I think we're a little bit different to the others. So we've got 3 young men who divide out the funds in equal proportions.
So Faraz, you want to write your list as well?
Yeah.
Josh really has been a bit of the glue in this household. He's always brought the humour and made everyone laugh.
Yeah. Why?
When the plan comes together, it works great. It gives Pam the opportunity to go and do what she wants to do. With the kids, by herself, she feels comfortable that we're on the right track, but we need to create more consistency with that, I think.
There have been times where I have needed to provide further evidence for a couple of things. I have also needed to explain why I hadn't fully used some of the funding during the last plan and what had changed to mean I would use it this time around.
Those shifts that I have every day, the 3 core shifts I have every day, mean that I can plan my life to do things with friends or family. And sometimes that means having a support worker when I'm within the community, like when I go to the footy, because without her I wouldn't be able to attend, to actually even eat a pie or get through the crowd. Even 2.5 years ago when NDIA wasn't in existence, I wasn't attending any football matches.
Yes! Oh, there's nothing quite like being in the crowd and watching sport live.
With my disability, you have peaks and troughs, and that's okay, because it's now supported in a way that's right.
It's a very long-term goal, but we really believe it for Taylor is talking. No matter how much carers and therapists and schools try and learn some key signs, there's nothing quite like if Taylor can actually explain her needs through speech instead of having some cards for people to know. That would be wonderful.
I think the biggest handicap that any of our sons and daughters have are ourselves. You know, I find it extremely hard when I'm in the gym with Josh, rather than I drive him home, which I really loved and enjoyed doing. I now have to pull back and allow a car to take Josh home.
How's that speed? Yeah. That's good?
Yeah. Because this is his independence. It's not up to me. This is for Josh's life, not my life. And at some stage, I'm not going to be here, so I know that the skills that Josh is developing now, through me withdrawing, will allow him to have a better life when I'm not here. And I think from parents, that's all our concern. When we're not here, how's our sons and daughters going to live and survive properly? Don't ever think that they can't do it, because they can. They only need you to withdraw and allow them to do it.